welcome back to the general show for 2023. I hope everyone is doing good. New Year's resolutions are all here. Everyone believes they're a new person, and all the psychological hogwash that we're given. So I wanted to start this 52-week savings challenge because I saw it on Twitter. So I've got a bunch of followers, right? But then I've sort of changed my algorithm, and it's solely based on proper things like for human development, right? So this guy challenged us to save for 52 weeks, but the thing is, you don't save it for something that you want to splurge on, but you save it to test yourself, and then only at the end do you have an end goal. I get his psychology of things because it makes sense why he says that. But for me, I prefer at the end of this 52 weeks, I'll be buying a brand new camera. It costs about 20,000 Rand, meaning that I have to overcompensate for all of these challenges, because the ones that I have either gives you 13k, some give you 15k, some will give you 31k. Depends on how you decide to split up the weeks and so forth. But for me personally, I need that camera for a plethora of reasons, but then also to practice the best skill on earth for me, which is discipline. And I believe discipline is the best form of self-love, because you are stopping yourself from damaging yourself in the future, but also at the same time building yourself up for more sustainable and sufficient mini or micro habits as a person, right? So for me, for week one, I've already started. I put away $100 because yeah, that's technically all I have in my bank, but 100 Rand is a good start, and then we'll see as the weeks go by. Preferably, I'd like for myself quarterly to sort of do an update of the pros, the cons, the challenges, the whole mental investing and then withdrawing type of vibes. I'm trying to shy away from that, so I'll share quarterly, which means 4 times for the whole year I'll do updates on this. If it happens that I do extra, then I'll explain why I'm doing the extra and so forth. But besides that, it's all good. On my Instagram, I posted 2 polls or questionnaires. I don't know how to differentiate them sometimes, and people were saying they broke. Some were saying they'll start in February. I understand. Our people tend to overspend from the 16th of December till the 31st. I honestly am wondering if the people who've done the thesis on this type of behavior specifically for us black people, but it is quite a lot of money that we spend within those few amount of days, and then in January it's like boom, suddenly we're now financially conscious of our spending habits and whatnot, and it's literally the same thing over and over and over again. But I understand. Back to the matter at hand. 35 people agreed to join me on Instagram in principle, so I'll be waiting for their updates, and they'll tell me the pros and the cons and whatnot, because some were saying that since we're still students and whatnot, they get their money from NSFAS or from their bursaries or from their parents and whatnot. So I understand if it starts in February, I presume they'll just join us and cover up for January, because it's either you can do the 10 Rand one, or you can do the 10 20 and then just add up until 52 weeks, or you can do the 100, add up until you get to 52 weeks, or you can do a specific amount of money, which is like $50 every week, and then to whenever. It depends on you and what you believe you can afford and so forth. Because for me, I understand the amount of money is important, but then in essence, the most important thing is practicing that self-accountability every single week, or whichever period of saying that I am putting X amount of money away, and it is going to stay that way consistently, not just for a month or 2 months or 3 months. It's literally for the whole year. So come rain or shine, it is more about the principle of the self-discipline more than the actual amount. The amount is just a bonus at the end, because yeah, it is that. And what I like about this, it will help you maybe during the year you want to settle a few debts that occur unexpectedly, because this is life, such things happen. Or, as I said, a person can spoil themselves, which yeah, it's self-dependent on a person and so forth, but ultimately that is the aim of it. So let's do this challenge, whatever amount, let's kill it. We'll share quarterly, but above all, let us give our all in everything that we do concerning ourselves, in terms of self-knowledge, self-enrichment, and self-guidance in every single manner. Besides that, thank you once again. Please like, comment, share, subscribe.